All right. What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? Good morning. So, it's going to be day 2 for the YouTube live streams, and we're going to be looking to make a lot of money tonight, this morning with gold. So, last night, we were able to catch 100 plus pips on a gold trade setup that we were able to catch. We entered on this bullish breakout. Price pretty much above my SMAs, giving me all my confluences and all my confirmations to go into the buys. And during London session, we really just flew up hundreds, and we were up like 120 pips, I believe. So yeah, that was like about one to five risk reward setup right there that we were able to catch last night. So let's see what we can catch this morning. But good morning, everybody. Good morning. Give me 1 second, guys. Want to make sure that everything's going on the right way. Everything is set up the right way. All right, perfect. Yeah, guys, we gotta stay listening to non-copyright music. I mean, it's not bad. Let's look at gold, guys. So let's see what gold's going on. What's it doing? I know there's news in about 5 minutes at 8:45, I believe. High impact news for the US dollar, which should have an inverse correlation with gold. But let's look at the price action and see what's actually going on. So from the daily time frame, we can obviously see that gold was pushing down, broke below these lows right here. We were very bullish. I still do believe we're bullish overall in the bigger time frames, but we were bullish. We broke down. We kind of dropped to this level, like I said, about like 2010 to retest these previous highs. It did its break, retest, and I do believe it's now probably gonna start pushing back up again. 4-hour time frame, it's literally what you guys can see. We pushed down. This huge bearish candle broke below all these previous lows right here, grabbing liquidity. Then we had another big bearish candle breaking below these previous lows. And we retested this area right here, and now pretty indecisive. But if we go down into the 1-hour time frame, we can probably see a few nice little ranges for me. Remember, guys, December is not my best month. It's usually not the best month for a lot of traders, but because the institutions start getting into the markets start getting very choppy. We have the holidays, and we have a lot of economical situations going on in December. Now we also have a war going on in the Middle East, which can impact gold very. It can impact gold a lot. Gold is driven by a lot of economic factors and fundamentals, and the whole war in the Middle East with Israel can be a very big economic factor with gold, which is probably one of the reasons why I believe gold pumped in the beginning of this week. But let's currently focus on what we have now and what I believe the market can do this morning. Hopefully we can still catch a trade. I know we caught this one last night. I've told you guys multiple times that gold usually does the same thing during New York that it did during London. So if during London session gold pushed up, what we might be able to see this morning is gold continuing pushing up, right? Because usually what it does, it's during London session, it does its first breakout towards the upside. Then somewhere during pre-New York, gold usually does a retest back down to basically go back to where it broke during London to continue pushing up in that same direction, right? Which has been seen multiple times with my signals, where I literally catch a signal around 2-3 a.m. during London session. I hold it till probably 10-11 a.m. for the whole New York session and the whole beginning of New York, and we are able to catch 80, 100, 120 plus pips, which are huge moves on gold. Give me 1 second. My bad. All right, everything's good. Perfect. Good morning, guys. Perfect. So let's see what's going on. We can clearly see that we are in a range, but you can't really tell whether it's going to be a bullish range or a bearish range, right? Because, last night we were able to catch mini breakouts off of minor key levels that we had here in the 30-minute to 15-minute time frames. Then we continued pushing up. We broke above these highs right here, and we broke above this target zone right here, but then it rejected this area. It didn't fully go up to that area. So what do we see here? We still have liquidity up here in this area, right? So the market, that's an area that the market hasn't touched yet, especially with the current range that it's at right now with gold. We can anticipate that gold's overall direction, where it wants to head, is up here, right? Because there's overall liquidity above these highs. With this breakout, it couldn't tap it. It pushed up, grabbed liquidity from here, grabbed liquidity from here, but it didn't grab liquidity from this area up here. So we still believe that gold can continue pushing up to finish that move that it initially did. It's not going to start. The market doesn't just start a move, doesn't move to a target to not finish what it originally wanted to do. Because remember, the market moves, it moves in three directions. It moves sideways, it moves up, and it moves down, right? But when it does move up, it doesn't just move up 100, 200, 300 pips in one direction. Sometimes it can, depending if there's high impact news and a bunch of other variables. But most of the time, the market is going to go up. It's going to form little pullbacks, up, little pullbacks, up, little pullbacks, to then ultimately go in the direction that it wants to go, right? And that's a scenario that it can be possible to this morning with gold, where, we did break above this area. We had its pullback, can retest, come back, probably retest, ultimately going to the direction that we want it to go. That could be a scenario. If we look to the left, what do we have here? We have huge bearish candles that I do still believe we gotta fill. Now, my strategy is not smart money. There's a way of trading that I've personally developed over time with my 4 years of trading. So it's worked for me. It's what's made me profitable. It's what's helped me have a over 80% win rate for the past 2 years in my signal room. It's what's helped me have the 9-week winning streak that we're currently in right now in the signal room. It's also helped, many of my students pass prop firms. It's helped many of my students become profitable. And this is simply just a style of trading that I like trading because it's worked. I trade what works. I don't trade based off of what I heard on YouTube from somebody else that trades. No, I trade. The strategy has helped me trade and all my students. Okay. Let me see the comments. Zone to zone, right? Correct. The market moves from zone to zone. Whether you're trading gold, whether you're trading indices, whether you're trading Forex pairs, it's all the same concept. If the market breaks one zone, it's going to move to the next zone, and it's going to move to the next zone. That's just how the market moves, and I've back tested it hundreds of times, right? But let's see what's going on. Now, if I were to sell gold, where would I sell? Since my overall direction here is kind of bullish, since we initially had a bullish breakout, and gold moves usually in one direction during New York. If we were to sell, guys, I would honestly feel comfortable selling below 2020 psychological level. 2020 is already a psychological level in the market in which I would be comfortable trading. If we do decide to come back to 2020, which is already pretty far from where we're at, most likely we're going to be looking for buys. If we do decide to come back down to 2020, market will also be below both of my SMAs, below my moving averages, which indicates that we are bearish. Because, like I explained in my previous live session, when market is above both of my moving averages, that helps me identify that price is overall bullish and we're in an uptrend. If price is below both of my SMAs, we are bearish and we are most likely going to be in a downtrend. Now, if price was below both of my SMAs, would I be looking to buy or would I be looking to sell? Most likely sell, because we're below the SMAs, right? It helps you identify overall direction of price. It's not something that you're going to go based 100% off of, right? I'm not just going to go into a trade based off of what my SMAs tell me, but indicators should be used as indications, something to help you out, in the markets, right? Why would you want to use them when they're literally there in trading view to help you out, right? But yeah, I'll be looking to sell below 2020. And my target zone for myself would be 2014, which would most likely be like a 60 plus pip move, a nice little 1 to 3 risk reward. That would be a perfect setup if the market does reverse back down and come down to 2020, which might not be the move this morning since we're already pretty much very high right now. It might be looking to buy right now, to be honest. We just had a breakout off of this level right here, and we might look like we're gonna target 2034 now. So let's see what goes on here. If you guys have any questions, any doubt, you guys could drop it in the chat, and I'll be willing to help you guys out. And it's about to be 9 a.m. It's 8:47 right now. I love trading New York. I feel like this time is the best time to trade gold. I used to trade gold back in the days during London, and it wasn't it. I mean, I still send out signals during those times because, if I'm up and I'm looking at the charts and I have my confirmations, why not send it out, right? That's how we caught this trade last night. But it's not the main session that I would be looking to trade. Oh, we have an important question. What are your most important... Oh, wait, give me 1 second. What are your must-have confluences to enter a trade? So my strategy, my main core principle to my strategy is breakouts. I consider myself a breakout trader, but there's more to it, right? I'm a confluence-based trader, right? My only confluence is not breakouts. I add multiple confirmations into my strategy to build the perfect strategy, right? Because I believe that the more confirmations you have and the more confluences you have, the more secure and the higher the probabilities of you winning that trade are, right? If you were to just go into a trade based off of one confluence, let's say a breakout, and you ignore every other factor in the market, you would have a less chance of winning that trade than if you were to add, let's say a breakout plus a moving average crossover plus a trend confirmation. What sounds more secure and you having a higher chance of winning, makes you, right? Do you think a one breakout confluence would give you a high probability setup, or multiple confluence based trade give you a higher setup, right? The more confluences, the better. So I have a total of 5 confluences, and I would go into a trade if I see more than 3. My confluences are, I can go into this later on since it's basically just explaining my whole strategy, but it's mostly just my breakouts, SMAs, trend, volume, and sometimes I would use Bollinger Bands, and then the session that I'm usually trading. So I can teach you guys how I add everything up together. My least effective confluences is the Bollinger Bands, because as you guys can see, I have them turned off. I don't really use them. I like seeing my chart clean. Don't really like having too much noise in my chart. But sometimes if I see that the market's too choppy and I can't really understand or see price action with my own eyes, then I would add, the Bollinger Bands to help me assist where the market is overall headed and help me with my entries. But yeah, I do use the Bollinger Bands sometimes, especially if I'm trading GJ or a Forex pair. Nice. What indicator shows volume? I measure volume without an indicator. You can use a MACD. MACDs are perfect for volume if you're, a beginner into trading and you still need help, understanding how candles work. But I measure volume with the size of the candles, what session we're trading in, and you can pretty much already from experience know when there's volume or not. I also, the Bollinger Bands are a volatility index, so basically helps you understand when the volatility is kicking in or when volume's kicking in as well. Volume is very important because with no volume, there's no breakout. Right? You need volume and volatility to create an effective breakout. If you have a breakout and there's no volume in the market, more than likely that's not going to be a real breakout. There's going to be a fake out, and the market's going to simply reverse on you and you're going to get stopped out. That usually happens when you trade other sessions that are not New York or London. For example, Asia. Asia session doesn't have a lot of volume. So if you do get a breakout, let's say 15-minute, 30-minute, or 1 hour time frame during Asia session, more than likely that's not going to be a real move. It's probably just going to be a candle that closed above the previous highs, but it wasn't the real move because there's not enough volume during that session. So you're probably going to get into buys. The market's simply going to reverse on you. It's going to hit your stop loss, and you're going to go home and cry, right? Because you weren't aware that there's, barely any volume during that session. So that's how I measure volume. Also, the size of the candles, man. A small candle basically just tells you that there's little to no volume, and a big candle tells you that there's a lot of volume. You'll also notice that there's bigger candles during New York than during Asia, Little things like that you can add up and see for yourself. I noticed New York has the highest volume on average. Yeah, 100%. It's the most traded session. What's your SMA settings? So, both of my SMAs, let me see. I have a lot of people asking questions. That's good though. 8 and 50. Beautiful, beautiful. So roads in the islands, you know. Yeah, thanks for helping him out. Yeah, it's an 8 and a 50. 50 helps you basically identify overall trend, and the 8 just sticks to the price better, and then helps me, with the other SMA. Yeah, I love these live sessions that I'm starting to do, because not only do we live trade and make money together, but I also have a lot of time here to sit down and explain to you guys how I look at the market, how I view things, and I can teach you a few things, right? Which at the end of the day, I don't want you guys to just make money, right? Because it's safe. If I'm not here, how are you gonna be able to read the charts, right? I want you guys to also understand how to read the charts and take your own trades. Oh, beautiful. The YouTube chat, it's working. I wish I can see you hang out with FX Strategy. Let him know, man. He's here in Miami as well. He's a cool dude. Perfect. I just realized the YouTube chat's working. It wasn't working yesterday. Guess I fixed it. Yeah, you guys can see the YouTube chat on the screen. Okay, let's see. And somebody also compared my strategy to Alex's strategy. They're very similar. Just I don't think he does breakouts. He does, I think, break and retests with something else, and then he swings trades instead of scalping and day trade. I don't swing. I day trade. I scalp day trade. He does more of like an intraday to swing, so he holds his trades for longer. I don't do that. And then he focuses more on the bigger time frames. I catch my entries on the 30 minutes to 15 minutes. So there's some differences in it, but he's also a confluence-based trader. He has multiple confluences to help him identify overall, what he wants to take, whether it's a buy or a sell. So that's, one thing that we do have in common. Yeah, we did catch a breakout here above this 2030 level. Want to see what market does, guys, because I don't want to just enter a buy here for us to reverse, because there's pretty much not any place to put our stop losses right now. So let's just be patient here. But yeah, this does look pretty nice. Give me 1 second. Not in any trades yet, but if I were to enter a trade right now, it would be here at 2030. Definitely we can target this area up here. 2034, yeah, that's 40 plus pips. That's pretty nice. I were to put my stops at probably 20. I'd enter at 2030. It'll have to be 2027. At least have not too big, but also pretty much can't be tight since we've just been flying. But 2027 would put us about a 30 pip stop on gold, which is good. The thing about gold is you can't have tight. You can't have 15, 20 pip stops on gold. It's too volatile. You're gonna put your stops and you're gonna get stopped out almost immediately, right? So my favorite stops on gold would be like 25 to 30 pips, no more. I also don't like having big wide stops, because if you're to have a 40, 50 pip stop, then your TP1 has to be 40, 50 pips. You got to make it make sense. At least have a positive risk to reward ratio. But, this could be a trade scenario that I could see possible here. I think I'm going to enter, guys. Yeah, let's enter. Alright, entering at 2030, guys. 2030, you can enter 2030. I'm entering this trade. 2032 could be our TP1, guys, for 20 pips. And we're flying. TP1 could be 2032. TP2 would be 2034 for 40 pips. That's a nice trade that I can see happening. Okay. Yeah, guys, I'm in the trade. 2030 was my entry. Now that's based off of the 15-minute chart. Let me see if the 30-minute makes sense. 30-minute also makes sense. I like what it's doing. Our stops are at 2027, just 30 pips, guys. Could have wished we could have had it below this area, but then again, it would make your stops too wide. Wouldn't really make sense to me to enter this trade. But I'm in the trade right now based off of this minor breakout here. We're also above SMAs, so we're good, guys. We're like 5 pips, 10 pips in profit right now. That is a nice setup. We're about 10 pips in profit, guys. At 2031 500, which would be 15 pips, you're gonna move stops to break even. And just like that, guys, quick. We're about 10 pips in profit right now. When we're 15 pips in profit, we're going to move stops to break even, and it's basically going to be a risk-free trade. Yeah, I like the setup. Quick little setup. Now, we're going to have New York open right now in 1 minute at 9 a.m. So, be careful. We're going to have some volume kick in right now. Hopefully, it doesn't go against us. But let's see. So we are in profit, guys, Stops to break even? Nah, not yet. Yeah, not yet. We're good. I like how this candle opened. Been bullish. See the 1 hour closure? Yeah, I like it. I like this, yeah. Bearish candle, previous 30-minute bearish candle didn't have enough bearish move. It would have, if we would have been reversing, we would have had a big bearish candle. We had a small bearish candle indicating that we have little bearish volume coming in. So more than likely, we're going to have a lot of bullish volume with this next candle that's going to play in right now. We're in this trade, guys. We were up like about 10 pips in profit. Now we're basically back at entry. Let's see what the market decides to do. I'm only going to be trading gold during these live streams simply because, if we focus on one thing, we have a higher chance of being better at that one thing, Yeah, we should have moved our stops to break even once we were like 2031. Whatever. We learned, guys. You know, we're still at entry, so we're good. We're good. We're just playing at entry right now. I don't think we'll push down. Yeah, I honestly do not think it's gonna push down. Beautiful. Come on, we need that bullish volume. You know, we are able to break above these, you know, minor levels here at 20,3500 on the 15-minute time frame. We could fly. Come on, just give us that bullish volume that we need. Market's playing with us right now. I want to get out of this trade or at least hit TP1 before 9:30 since I know chaos happens at 9:30. You see, I like this. We're up 10 pips right now. But yeah, I want to hit TP1 at least by 9:30. Yeah. All right, we're up 10 pips, guys. Boom, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 pips in profit. Move stops to break even. This is a risk-free trade. Beautiful. We're about to hit TP1 right now for 20 pips. Risk-free trade, guys. We're up 18 pips. We're just 2 pips away from TP. Beautiful. Stops at break even, guys. It's a risk-free trade. There's really no way, no reason for you guys to lose this trade. We're up like 6 pips right now. Still floating in profits. Back at entry. All right. Break even for this trade. But we're literally 2 pips away from hitting TP. It is what it is. If you guys secured some partials or secured profits, good on you. We're just 2 pips away from hitting TP. I advise you guys to put stops to break even. And, look at how price is falling down. That's super important, guys. When I tell you guys to move your stops to break even, move them to break even. Because on yesterday's stream, someone wanted to stay in the trade. I remember in the chat, they were like, oh, I'm holding the trade. And then the market just tanked and dropped like 80 pips. Hopefully, he was out by then. But basically what I told you guys, if I tell you guys to move your stops to break even, move them to break even ASAP. I say it for a reason. Possible re-entries? I don't know. Let's see. We got to for sure break above 20,3500. This little area that we have right here. We got to break above this area. Yeah, we're up 18 pips. We moved stops to break even, so pretty much a winner. We didn't lose. I do overall think that we can still fly. Regardless, we're not in a trade right now, guys. Our last trade was just break even. If I were to sell, guys, again, same thing. Say below this area would be our safe sells. We can probably take some risky sells at about 2026 if market does come down to target a bunch of little minor zones. But again, I'd rather take buys since already market expanded up to during New York session last night. So it would make more sense for me to look for buys and sells. Plus, we are in bullish or buying territory right now. So just the buys make more sense. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys closed out at break even or secured partials or secured profits with the trade that I sent out. We're up 18 pips, 2 pips away from TP, and then it basically went back to entry. All good. No reason for you guys to hold it. Yes, we could fly right now. Remember, guys, I'm disciplined and I'm gonna follow my plan no matter what, right? If my plan tells me that I have to close at break even, closing at break even, and if the trade flies now 30, 40, 50 pips, I'm not gonna get mad, you know? A successful and winning trader is a trader who follows their plan and respects their rules, right? If I were to lose my trade, right, but I was following my rules and following my plan, I wouldn't get mad. I understand that I still won, right? Because 99% of traders fail and 99% of traders don't have a plan and don't follow their own plan. So if you're at least following your plan and you lose a trade, well, you know, market conditions weren't on your favor and you lost because you're not going to win every single trade, but at least you still followed your plan and consider yourself a winner, right? Don't be too harsh on yourself. You know, obviously you got to look back, understand why you lost that trade, but you know, you followed your plan where 99% of people don't. You got me? We're still break even with that trade. We can hit right now 2032, which was my initial TP, and I won't get mad at all. If you guys weren't disciplined and you held it, you hit TP1, congrats, you just made money. I personally closed out. It's all about the discipline, and that's what's really gonna take you far in this industry. Trust me, I've been in it for 4 years. And I've seen market conditions change, Every year the market moves different, it never moves the same. This year it moved very different from last year. Last year it moved very different from the year before. See, I don't like this. I don't like the way the market's moving right now. That's why we close break even, We don't know if it's going to push up or it's going to push down, right? That's basically gambling right now if you would have stayed in that trade. It's literally pushing up, pushing down, pushing up, pushing down. My blood pressure is going to be way too high by the end of this trading session. So I got out. If I don't like something, rather just close break even and be good. When I win a trade, my trades are going to fly up and they're going to go in the direction that I wanted it to go. I never see this up and down thing. I don't like that, So, yeah. Successful stream so far. Where do you guys follow me from? Leave it in the chat. Do you guys follow me from Instagram? Are you guys from YouTube and came across my stream somehow? You guys are in my Telegram chat, TikTok. Where do you guys follow me from? I think where I'm biggest at is on Instagram. It's the initial platform that I YouTube. Nice. YouTube. Okay. Telegram. Okay. Nice, nice. So the platform that I was the most active on was Instagram, but I'm gonna start using it a little bit less. I'm gonna start using YouTube a lot more. In my opinion, YouTube's like the best, platform. For those of you guys wondering, the Discord's already open. You guys can enter my Discord. It's free. It's where my community's at. You guys can join it through the WAP link. It's literally in the free package. You'll have access to the Discord. Not yet, but probably hopefully next week I'll also be, on Discord while I do the live stream, and you guys will be able to communicate and talk to me while on the live stream. So it'll just make the live streams more fun and more engaging. And the signal room right now is closed. I'll be opening it up again during December 25th for Christmas. And I'll also be releasing a free course. It's going to be huge. But yeah, it's definitely going to help you guys out. And look, this is exactly why I told you guys to, close this trade out. If you would have been holding it, you would have been down right now 10 pips. You shouldn't have been. I was never down when I entered this trade. We were literally just eating. We're just in profits. We're in profits the whole time. So yeah, guys. Everything I teach you guys in these 1 hour live streams, it's information and data that I've gone through and learned throughout my 4 years of trading. So 15-minute candle closes in 1 minute. Let's see how this candle closes. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna reverse back down. We couldn't break 20, 3500. No trade right now, guys. Recommend to not even look at it. If this 15-minute candle closes below this level right here, we're probably gonna melt. Below this level right here. Let me see something. 2029 to 2028. That wouldn't make sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, be careful, guys. No trades right now. We just respected this area. We respected this area right now. So let's see what ends up happening. New York open, a possible re-entry. Wall Street open is at 9:30. Yeah, so let's see at 9:30 what it decides to do. If at 9:30 the market does come back up and breaks above 20,3500, then yes, 100% we can take those buys. They'll be looking very nice. But we'll have to wait right now for those, for 15 minutes to see what ends up happening. Looks like we're about to push down till Wall Street open at 9:30 to ultimately then just continue back up. But I wouldn't do anything right now. Let's actually just wait 15 minutes and see what ends up happening at 9:30. And that's the most volatile time to trade, 9:30. If you guys have traded US 30 indices, NAS, SP 500, you guys know what I'm talking about. Gold too. Gold moves very, very crazy at 9:30. But I mean, if we have our confirmations and we have everything we need, we're going in. We just gotta break above 20,3500, And then I'll be looking to re-enter. what is your free course going to cover, and when is it coming out? It's going to come out December 25. It's going to explain the basics first, and then a little bit more of in details of my strategy. So like what my confluences are and what I look for in the market. I haven't dropped a course yet on my strategy. My strategy is called the Outbreak. There's literally nowhere online where you can find it because I haven't dropped it yet. I haven't built it yet. So the only way to learn my course right now is if you learn it, from me. Like I'm literally explaining it to you. There's no way. There's nowhere online where you can find it. I haven't released it yet. But yeah, guys, let's wait 10 minutes for Wall Street open. See what ends up happening here. Ooh, I like this. I like this. Break, retest, and possible push up. I like this. What a break 20,3,500 though. Not in anything right now, guys. Patience. Same stops. We can put 27 or 27,500. Yeah, 27,500. Not in anything right now, guys. Patience, but this is something I'm looking forward right now. Based off of a breakout, retested to possible continuation push up. We took one trade only during the live stream. We were up 18 pips, and we went back to our entry, break even. Possible second trade would be this one if we decide to come back up. From what I see, it's not respecting that area, so possibly invalid. But if we do get this setup to play out, we could potentially catch a nice little dub right here. All we gotta do is retest this level to continue pushing up. From what I see, it's not retesting. It's probably just gonna, not respect that level and continue down. Which if we do continue down here, it would not make my entry or trade effective at all. I'm not in the trade yet, guys. Patience. Patience pays. I think I'm gonna release some merch later on. Yeah, guys, and that's why I told you guys to wait. Look at that. We respected my SMA. Let's see what ends up happening. Does it break below my SMA, or does it or does it respect and pushes up? Let's see. All right, in 10 minutes we have Wall Street open. Looks like it's respecting this level right here. This level right here. Nothing yet right now, guys. Patience. We're respecting it. I don't think it's a coincidence. But as you guys can see, is we're respecting our SMA. We touched it, did not break below it. Also respected this zone right here, and it looks like we are, we're creating a rejection there to continue pushing up. Hopefully that's the case. If that's the case, then our trade can still have a possibility of playing out. Now we just melt, break the SMA, break our levels, then I won't be looking to buy at all. The market would be looking very, very choppy. Hopefully that's not the case. If anything, doesn't really matter. The market can move wherever it wants to move, right? All we gotta do is simply wait, be patient, and react, right? I'm not here to predict. I'm not here to assume where market is going. I'm simply here just to mark up a chart and react to whatever the market wants to do. Simple. And that's why my strategy is so effective, because I trade what I see, right? I don't trade what I feel. I don't trade what I think. I trade what I literally see in the markets. If the market pushes up, I buy with it. If the market pushes down, I sell with it. Simple. And then I just trail my stops. If it decides to have a little mini pullback and push back down, then I guess I get break even, right? So you're basically minimizing your risk, and if you have a positive risk to reward, you have a very high probability of winning those trades. But yeah, we're getting some SMA rejections here, which I like. Which is also probably what happened last night here with this London trade that I sent out. You see these wicks? These wicks kept pushing back down, kind of retested or rejected the SMA, and kept pushing up, right? So look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful SMA rejection to continue pushing up. But we gotta have patience, guys. The 15-minute candle closes in 5 minutes, and we're also gonna get a new 30-minute candle in 5 minutes as well. So patience. I do think that when the market does flip bullish here and breaks above this level, we're gonna fly. So we're gonna have to be quick with it. It's looking nice right now. I like it. Perfect retest off of this level right here. Yeah. It's looking clean right now. We have 25 viewers in the live stream. It's the most we've gotten in the past 2 days. So let's get it, guys. Thank you all for the support. We're about to look for a trade right now, guys. So patience. Okay. We need a closure, guys. 5 minutes. No closure, no trade. I'm not taking any impulse moves. Patience. I don't want to miss out on it though. Buy stops above 2031. Give me 1 second. The thing is that plan to close in 4 minutes. I think I'm gonna go in. Alright guys, I'm going in, guys. 2031 was our entry. 2031 was our entry, guys. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in, guys. TP1 will be 2033 for 20 pips. We're up 15 pips already in profit. And it's that quick. I told you guys it was going to fly. And TP, we're 18 pips again in profit. 2033, come on. Come on. We just need 2 more pips. Move stops to break even again, guys. 2031. Risk-free trade. I don't want to get caught in drawdown here during Wall Street Open. And TP, come on, 1 pip away. We're 1 pip away from TP. Come on. Move stops to break even, guys. I don't want to get caught into drawdown right now at Wall Street Open at 9:30, but we are about 18 plus pips in profit right now. TP1 is 2033. My entry was 2031. Stops break even. No reason for you to be negative. Come on. Just give me that 1 pip. Come on, market. We're 1 pip away. Come on. Two minutes for Wall Street Open. Again, guys, you guys can secure partials if you want. I don't really tell you guys when to secure partials or not. That's up to you. Now I do tell you when to put your stops to break even. But if you want to secure partials, you know, that's up to you. All right, in 1 minute, we get that closure. And if the candle closes where it's at right now, that's going to be beautiful. That's really going to be nice. So, let's see. One more minute. We are 1 pip away from hitting our TP. That's incredible. We were break even in the first trade, up 18 pips. Now this trade, we were up 19 pips. Literally 2 trades that we could have hit TP on. Let's see though, we're still in this trade. We're up about 10 pips. We're good. All right, 9:30. Wall Street opened. High impact. A lot of volume should come in right now. Hopefully it's in our favor. We did break this minor level, but you know, we should be up. We should push up. Okay, you know, we're out. Market came back to entry, break even again. We were up 19 pips, came back down. If you guys secured your profits or your partials at 2033, congrats. Pushed back down, and look at this. Now it's gonna push back up. That's the market, guys. But 2 W's today. Break even on the first, break even on the second. We're 18 pips on the first trade, 19 pips on the second trade. Re-entries, I don't know about that right now. It's 9:30 right now, be careful. But let me know if you guys made some money in the chat. You know, we were up for quite some pips. If you guys were able to catch partials, you know, you were definitely able to secure some money. Hey guys, I think this will be off for today. Called out 2 trades. Successful day. Market just kept pushing up, back down, up, back down. Wasn't really going in one direction, which I hate when the market does that. Thanks, brother, from India. Thank you for your support, man. So yeah, again, thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for watching. We sent out 2 trades. Market just, I don't like how it's moving. It's moving up, down, up, down. We're going to the buys, gives us 15 pips, then comes back down to our entry, does the same thing. We get a breakout, pushes up 15, another 15 pips, and just comes back down. Not my type of market conditions. Regardless, we were able to make money. We were able to have a successful morning. Just those aren't my types of market conditions, but I appreciate all of you guys who joined. My live stream schedule is every Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. Tomorrow I'll be going live again, and hopefully we can cash more pips, make more money, and have a more successful trading week. I appreciate all you guys for joining, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow.